It's ketchup packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
And this is Ketchup Packets. And today we are going to watch some more of The Expanse, Season 3, Episode 7, called Delta V.
Delta V.
So Delta, or Delta 5 maybe?
Delta 5?
Either way, yeah. I mean, Delta means change, right? V means
Change
five.
in V. What's V?
Venus.
Ooh,
Space jellyfish.
Space jellyfish. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the space jellyfish is a change.
From an asteroid into a jellyfish. Mm-hmm. Got it.
And,
Makes perfect sense.
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else that would necessarily refer. I mean, I guess I got a space jellyfish at the forefront of my mind.
Yeah,
for this
that's
show.
all I've been thinking about since we watched that episode.
Mm-hmm.
Space jellyfish. What is the jellyfish? Why is the jellyfish there? And what's going to happen with the jellyfish?
And Katoa was looking up. Like, people were saying the reason Bobby was able to shoot Katoa is because it was looking up, because the space jellyfish was also saying up at that moment to rise. And so, like, that's, you know. Or others are saying it's because he hadn't been outside before, and still the kid inside was like, oh, look at the view up there. And it wasn't Protomolecule.
It wasn't quite completely taken over by the Protomolecule yet, so he
apparently red blood came out when Bobby shot him, so that was showing that was still Katoa's brainstem there.
Oh, okay.
It could have been totally taken over, it would have been blue, glowy.
Interesting. So as long as you catch them before, as long as you catch them before they completely turn, they're more vulnerable than they would be otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, presumably the human bits are still vulnerable, but the protomolecule parts aren't.
So the question then becomes, once they're turned fully, are they pretty much just indestructible unless you irradiate them into, like, out of existence like they did?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we wouldn't know, would we?
No, I think we know everything that any of them know, which is not much.
Yep.
But this episode might give us some more, so what do you say? Should we jump into it?
Let's do it.
All right, we got a Patreon link down there if you want to take a look. Getting the full length reactions up over there, so yeah. Let's watch The Expanse.
Let's jump in.
All the ice is melting. Why would that happen?
Yeah. It's almost as like there's like a global climate shift.
Oh, did you see that?
No, I didn't notice what.
It said special appearance by Thomas Jane.
Oh, what? Okay.
Credit spoilers.
Our faith as a nation has been sorely tested. With the arrest of the traitor Enright and the resignation of Secretary General Sorrento Gillis, whom we thank for his service, we would be justified to seek vengeance. But instead, we will choose peace. We must choose peace.
Wonder how long that's gonna last.
Is she the Secretary General now?
Arrived at the dawn
I assume
of a
so.
new era, and are witness to an event unlike anything else in the history of our species.
Blow it up.
Yep.
But peace is a fragile thing. So I'm asking you to join me and join hands with our brothers and sisters throughout
That looks
the
really
system.
cool.
Yeah, jeez.
Mars and the Belt.
Oh, it's like a
Dedicating
structure.
Yeah,
ourselves to
cool.
be one people with a shared purpose.
It's a growing structure.
As we have always done in the past, we will face the unknown together.
Her necklace looks dangerous.
It's like a halo.
Whoa.
The ring. Beyond Uranus.
Whoa. Did we put on Guardians of the Galaxy by accident?
I think we did.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, he's icy.
It's Busy Patico. I know it's not literally him, but he's doing what that guy was doing.
Next up, series slingshot Maneo Young Espinosa has been saying
Oh no.
Now, breaking news of the ring. The UN has
Feels like
announced
bad
that
news.
a Blue Ribbon panel of civilian religious leaders, intellectuals, and artists is being assembled to observe.
These guys must like kind of train to handle like high G.
Think so, yeah. A few months later, it said, so he's been doing it for months.
You got it, man. You're good.
It's going so fast.
Yeah. And every time you leave planetary orbit, you get like a little bit of relief. So, yeah. Oh boy.
Woo! Okay, man?
I don't think he would be.
So, in like this. You're always off somewhere, do your thing, and we always wait here for you for come back.
This seems like a
Yep.
breaking up with you video.
Yeah.
Fun.
Right in the middle of his run.
Tired of the wait. And your brother, he understand me? The real me? He like it.
Oh,
Oh, don't walk into the shot, dude.
in like a G-string?
Yeah.
And that's it.
Timing. I don't know.
Ways to feel very alone. Go to remote space
Yeah.
and get dumped.
Oh god. No.
It's a bag of your piss?
No.
That's what you hear about me, Neil. Whole belt on your say. And all man going, you know. I do this for you.
I think it's really cool that all these actors like learn, you know, the syntax.
Yeah, I like-
accent's really cool.
I love their commitment to it,
Yeah.
that it's more important that they speak that way than that we understand exactly everything that he said, you know?
Yep.
The protomolecule killed so many, brought Earth and Mars to the brink of annihilation. You had a major effect on those events, and that led you to this, the ring. How does that make you feel?
Kind of makes me want a donut.
Deflecting again.
That's a legitimate salvage.
That's not what the Martians think.
Seems a bit petty, since we saved their planet. Guess that's just gonna have to be up to the courts to decide, man.
Would you have done this documentary if we didn't agree to pay your legal fees?
Nope. Hell, I might have done it for free.
So they're being taken to court to get the Rossi taken away?
Ship, and she's got us out of more scrapes than I can
That
count.
sounds really interesting, and I will get back to you.
Probably for
on
lots
that.
of stuff.
So what about you?
Yeah.
You're just here for the money too?
There's only so much booze and fucking you can buy.
There you
I'm
go.
not dealing shit one way or the other. At least this one's part of mine.
We are a regular working contract ship. Even split. Fair quarter share for everybody.
Quarter, there's only 3 of you on board. What happened to Naomi Nagata?
What about Prex?
Yeah.
I
what
guess he
about-
went with me.
Yeah,
She's
probably.
on a leave of
Doing drugs.
Out here for the real rock hopper on the long haul, the pixie for keep you alert, focus, make you love what you do, whatever aim you do. Come now, Belter. Will you be like those high and mighty inners you used to crew with?
Shut up, just dog, where the fuck you be?
On my way.
That was drummer.
I don't want to see that shit where people are working. If they want to do it, they can do it on their own time.
You get no trouble from me, boss man.
Deal. Do it on your own time. They figured that out by now. You know, they think they'd at least have the idea nowadays. What you do on your own time is your business, you know?
Yeah.
I've got your back. Damn, I better I'm your captain. No one's going to change that.
So drummer's the captain of the Naboo now.
Yeah.
What do we have here? David Strathairn, alright. He's in Bourne movies.
Oh, okay.
Sash for requesting permission. to
Other
come
stuff
up.
too.
Yeah.
You're already here.
It's a tradition.
Can I say no?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I recognize him.
You remember Mr. Harald?
Diogo.
Oh.
Shit. You're a lieutenant in the OPA Navy now. Start acting like one.
Yes, sir. My apology.
All right.
I'm interested in that character change.
Welcome to the Behemoth.
She changed the name of the ship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Feel the love
She's like,
already.
yoink.
What are the Mormons gonna do?
Yeah, right.
The civilian delegation, okay. They're just trying to, like, make contact with the ring?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Anna. So she probably got to see her family by now, so we were worried for no reason.
When the protomolecule first came off Venus, it looked like a squid to me, and it's behaved like a virus in the past. Do you think it might have been alive in some way?
A life form?
Yeah.
Aren't you part of the godly contingent?
No, I came here in a spaceship, not the wings of an angel. I'm able to appreciate the difference.
Here you go.
Are you rich? The protomolecule was discovered inside Phoebe. An extrasolar object captured by Saturn eons ago that came from who knows where. It transformed Eros, inorganic materials and biologicals, into some kind of zero inertia missile. Then after crashing into Venus, it reached out, deconstructed the Arbogast, and flew all the way out here and turned itself into this. An intelligence created it. An extremely intelligent intelligence.
What do you think it is?
Interesting.
Pray that it's inert.
You're just making giant space rings for no reason.
Mariner Valley
I mean, it's...
Come on, family recipe. Now, mind you,
That was a nice rundown of everything so far. I liked that, but it's just so much to think about now.
Yeah.
What is it here for?
What the hell? Yeah.
You don't see a lot of people come up through the apprentice program off basic.
I guess I got lucky.
So where were you based before you came up the well?
No place in particular. You know how it is.
Your intake paper said Baltimore.
This is not his real background, right?
Nope, I don't think so.
I did talk to some locals, though, and they told me about a guy who was also named Amos Burton, who was some sort of mob boss. But that couldn't be you, right? Because you left the city when you were 15. So maybe it was like a relative.
Maybe it's just a common name.
You think?
Oh!
Just break the table again?
They broke the camera.
Ah.
Not so close.
That guy's got viewfinders in his eyes. That's why he was like, looking all weird, I think.
I'm sorry. What is it going to take for you to get comfortable with me?
You being off the ship.
What are you doing right now?
Come on, Amos.
I bet you're one of those tough guys who gets really sentimental and chatty after sex.
Well, she is clearly
manipulative.
I don't shit right.
Huh?
Ooh.
This warship is a symbol. It is the greatest vessel in human history. And built by Beltalowda. That is something the Innes cannot ignore. Because they know if we can do this, then that is just the beginning.
You're gonna turn it into a warship?
That's the plan, I think.
It's starting at completely unarmed, right? Pretty much.
We've got an issue in the
I think so.
Hey, Gregory.
Whoa!
Gregory, I was about to apologize.
Hard to believe.
But it's
Is that...
I am sorry. Now there, that's what you wanted to hear, right?
Yes!
Then we're good. Okay, we're good.
What happened?
I don't know.
What's all this about?
Oh, we used to work together.
All deck, secure for 0G.
Like, did they just, like... Looks like they spray painted all over the walls and stuff. The Mormons are gonna go in there and just be like, oh,
Oz asked me to ask.
come on.
I haven't lied to you. Yet. But my point is that we both have orders to follow, which means we have to work together.
For the pool of the new Belta steak. Okay?
There's a little bit of tension. I couldn't put my finger on it.
A construction skiff malfunction. It's stuck in a hard spin. Pilot's not responding.
Oh my god.
1G plus, it must have blacked out. It won't last long.
Is he gonna hit the hull?
Not if I can help it. I'm trying to access the ship's drive by remote.
The odds of a collision are unfathomably low.
Is it the random guy that got dumped? It's...
Oh, it's the guy that got spaced when... No. Who is that? We've seen him before.
Yeah, Naomi just had a flash of him.
Is that the guy that Fred spaced?
It might be. I don't remember specifically where we've seen him.
You guys talking?
Yeah, sorta. Felissa filed for divorce.
Oh. Oh.
How do you feel about that?
Yes, that's what happens.
You know, my fellow soldiers might dispute how you took ownership of your ship, but you earned that seat you're in. You're a top-notch pilot. You can fly me anytime. Gotta go.
Well, it's good talking to you, Gunny. Thank you.
Oh. They're all friends. It's so nice, and she got to be a Marine again.
Mm-hmm.
That skiff pilot.
He was incapacitated. Pixie dust.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to talk about.
Oh, it's the guy she saw doing the drugs at the start.
Trade on board.
Oh, it is our missions like this.
We're gonna get shit from the audience for not realizing.
Yeah.
I saw the skiff pilot with a dealer earlier.
We saw him too recently to remember.
That skiff driver was free to put whatever he liked into his body. We all are. Until that freedom puts others at risk. And then we act accordingly. Who is the dealer?
Security detail to the dock. Captain will meet you there.
Uh-oh. We can't trust Byrne Davis Jeterin.
I'm just afraid. I'm afraid that this is the way our lives are going to be from now on. I miss you. Your daughter misses you, and we love you very much. Come home soon. Please.
It's probably smart to be afraid of being in proximity to unknown alien structures.
Mm-hmm. It's a very unknown situation. Unpredictable. Especially with this thing, man. I wouldn't want to be in the same solar system as that thing.
Still have to finish up on the junction. Stanley, you take deck 6, okay? Yeah, whatever you say, Chief.
Who are these guys?
I'll get the junction set, you snag the brownout buffers.
That's not the janitor from the Breakfast Club, is it?
I don't know. I haven't seen the Breakfast Club in like over a decade.
I see. I don't think it's him, but it could possibly be a much older and heavier version of him, so.
It's incredible that you would even think of that.
I'm gonna go 30% chance it's that guy.
No cameras. So this is your spot, huh? Until you came to the hatch. You know, if this project's gonna work, we're gonna have to learn to trust each other.
Is he blind, or just have things in his
You
eyes?
don't care how you come across to other people?
No, it's hard to tell. Yeah, it looks like he's... Oh, no?
Prayer plant. Cabbage.
Is he smelling and feeling? Yeah, I think.
Oh, yeah.
It's unusual to find green walls on.
That's probably why he uses those cameras, and like he's very good at them because he uses them to see generally.
Yep.
In these uncertain times, it's more important than ever that we learn to love each other. I heard you shut down Monica. Does that mean I have a chance?
Why are they all trying to have sex with Amos?
Dude, I'm trying to have sex with Amos.
Wait. Flip that buffer around.
That is him.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, drummer, are you gonna space somebody? That's the Belter way, right?
Yep. Oh, shit. That is brutal.
This one's supplies. I'm going to space him and make him watch in full view of the crew. Walk away. This is mine. You do not have to be part of it.
Yeah.
Captain! I have a word.
In a minute.
Now. Clear out, give the captain a little goddamn space.
I don't trust him.
Yep.
You better not space drummer or something like that.
How many have you spaced for reasons just like this?
Yeah, more than I'd like to admit, but we're not pirates or rock hoppers anymore. We're citizens of the belt.
Come on.
And we have to start acting like members of a society that obeys the rule of law, not like the animals that the Innas have always portrayed us to be.
Okay.
If we ever want to be accepted as equals with the great nations of Earth and Mars, we must act with greatness.
Yeah, really scary to be the guy in the airlock at this moment.
Yeah. It's like, what are you waiting for? What's going on out there? What did he say to you?
This is not wrong.
Although he's kind of worm-tonguing her.
A little bit, but yeah. He might try to get support for himself by making her not do what it takes to keep Belter loyalty, but he's also making the morally correct argument.
Yep.
For one ship. If anyone has any contraband in their possession, they have until then to put it in here with no repercussion. After that,
anyone caught dealing will be thrown in the brig, court-martialed, and sent back to Ceres for incarceration on a...
Oh yeah, so he's just stealing her thunder right now.
Well, spread the word.
Everybody out! It's done! It's over!
You just took my speech.
Ah, she should be saying never interrupt me again.
What happens if we go through the ring?
I think maybe I was wrong about you.
What?
What?
You pulled this one off. It's gonna be waiting for you when you get back.
Oh.
Playing with his head. He can't do anything about anything out here.
That's some precious footage when you're out there all alone in that can.
You think this act of mercy makes us better?
A small step, but forward.
This is not who we are.
So you want to remain brutal?
Yeah.
Who do you think we are?
But life out in space is very, very bleak.
Yeah, I mean, it's also like...
Who do you think we should be?
There's no space for leniency.
The captain.
So why is Naomi Nagata here with us now?
I think this is our time. Time for the belt to stand up. If not now, it may be never.
Stand up and what?
Perhaps you should explain.
Stand up and be counted, you know? Stand up and be equal to the inner planets.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what he was saying. I talked over it. I'm sorry.
He's just running his mouth like a little bit too much. If he's trying to if he's trying to be covert about stealing a little power, he's got to
I'm almost packed up.
stay below the fray.
Yeah.
Under the radar.
Damn it, I forgot my flask. You go on, I'll be right there.
What's the deal? She's sabotaging this ship. She's here to do something. What did she do?
What did she do?
Melba, I fought people before. Please don't make me hurt you.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry.
What?
Oh no.
Protomolecule?
Whoa.
Where
Whoa.
Why? What?
What?
When I was in the Navy,
You know, I bet you they're spies of some kind.
I mean, seems like
gathering intel, you know. Just got a camera all the time.
Yeah, he's looking at what's going on.
No harm, no harm. Me surrender.
He's
Just got to
gonna
get slowed
like
down
teleport somewhere when he goes in the
in a
ring.
few seconds. Today, I make history. Me.
I think he might actually do it.
One nail.
Yeah.
Let's
go to the ring.
Oh!
Ooh. Wow.
Come on, go back to that, please.
Lose yourself a piece of time. Some laws on Syria.
Oh my god.
Here it comes.
Yep.
The hell
Oh,
is
that's
that?
it? That's it? Okay. Well, that's not as many answers as I was hoping we would get. Okay, so that guy crashed into the ring and it was solid.
It was, well, it wasn't solid. It was like, kind of like what would happen if you were to fall from space and hit the water.
Yeah.
It was, you know.
It's thick.
Yeah, it was thick. It was more dense than space. Mm-hmm. So he came to a, oh man, that's
But
brutal.
then his blood like froze instantly too, you know, like it didn't it froze in spikes at the moment of impact.
It wouldn't zero G if it was being held back by viscera and it moved forward and then stopped.
No, it would have been like there would have been a floatiness to it. They were just still spikes.
yeah.
I think it froze. I think the temperature plummeted to absolute zero or something like that, you know.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh.
I mean, I guess there was air in that compartment as well, so if the temperature had spiked down, we would have seen like crystals and ice and stuff like that form, so maybe that's not what happened.
Another thing to note is that the ship didn't pancake. It was just only his body was affected by the impact. Crazy stuff.
Ooh. Really never gets to go back and see his girlfriend's boobs.
Yep. No. He saw him one last time, though.
That's right.
Yep. That's all that really matters.
Is it?
It's all that matters in life. No, it's not. But so a bunch of stuff just kind of got told to us here. The ring is not dormant, right?
No.
It is.
It's clearly a door of some kind, or not a door, but a field generator of some sort.
Yeah. That lady who was fixing that ship turned into some sort of supernatural beast.
Those were protomolecule abilities.
Yeah,
You know? And it looked like she clicked a capsule in her mouth. Like, that's what I thought that she did to activate those powers. Maybe she did. Maybe she was just like moving her jaw in preparation of using that, but...
You know, it seems like she's probably like either painful or kind of like internally contorting to then some. It's like the Hulk, you know.
So, is this maybe Mao and Strickland? No, Strickland died. Amos killed him. It's maybe Mao and whoever else is still working on his program, like having further perfected protomolecule soldiers and made it so it doesn't take all the way over the person anymore and just grants the super abilities, but the people can still stay present. Is that what we're dealing with?
Be like a proto-molecule Manchurian candidate?
You know, because it's been 6 months, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Yeah.
So,
whoa, that's a crazy... It's a crazy concept to even imagine. You know, it's like to just not even be able to tell who's a proto-molecule and who's not.
Yeah, it's, you know, like Battlestar Galactica situation going on.
Exactly what I was thinking. I didn't say it, but I was thinking it.
Yeah, well.
Yep.
I gave up on that show during the second season. I've only seen the reboot too. I have not seen the original.
I liked it. I watched it a little bit. Anyway, yeah, it was interesting to see where all the characters kind of like went after that, and you know, just seeing. I'm glad Bobby got her slot back.
Yeah, but I was sort of hoping she'd stay on the Rocinante as just like their Martian super soldier.
I don't think it's the last we're going to see her. I have a feeling that she's going to end up crossing paths with them again.
For sure. But she's not
it's
part of their
nice
crew.
to see that she's not still disgraced. I think that was really eating away at her.
Oh yeah, her whole identity was being a Martian Marine. So.
And they tied up a bunch of stuff in kind of a nice little bow in the last episode. That's now, I just love the writing in the show so good. It's like starting to kind of unravel again, and it's not just like the fact that there's a new protomolecule structure. You know, like even the fact, like of course now there's a documentary being made about the crew and everything
because everyone recognizes how crazy their adventures have been.
Yeah, right. And it's like, who wouldn't want to make a documentary about them? But also the documentary makers are questionable in their motives.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure about that, or who would have sent them to spy on, you know, who are they working for?
I don't know. I mean, they really could just be working to popularize on, you know, like they're trying to cash in on the popularity of James Holden's legend. It reminds me of, there's a reporter character in Mass Effect 3 who's on your ship that's
right,
constantly interviewing you. So she even looks sort of like this lady.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, that's kind of funny, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. They might be on the level, but I think you're right that they could be spies. But I also feel like our people would be aware of that possibility and at least consider that, you know, try not to be too oblivious to that idea.
I mean, you can get blinded when you're told, like, we'll pay all your legal fees. You know, they may be heroes, but they also have made some decisions. You know, they've fired on ships from both major superpowers in the system.
Right, well, and they've talked about it, possessing the Tachi at all is a problem, you know? Everyone who gave them that ship is dead.
Yep, that's right. Oh boy. And then just the stuff that's happening on the Mormon ship.
The Behemoth, it's now called. The Belter ship.
Yep.
No longer a Mormon
ship. That's right, Belter ship. You know, I feel like it's just kind of a matter of time before they were like, you know what? I think we're just going to take this. They sort of used it. They were like, well, now we have to use this. And now they went out to grab it. And now they're just like, I think we'll just... You were right. They were just like, what if we just took it?
Exactly. I mean, it's too valuable to just leave.
I feel bad for the Mormons. Wish we got their perspective on the events a little bit more. I know
there's lots of show left. Maybe we still do.
That's true, yeah.
I remember how amused I was when we first saw a space Mormon, and I was like, oh, that's a quirky little detail they threw in. There's still Mormons in the future. Little did I know it was going to be like a whole relevant
it's a whole thing. Yeah, pretty cool.
I believe it. You know, it's a tenacious religion. I believe that they will hold on and propagate into the future.
Yeah, they're waiting for the technology to be there so that they can go find their planet. It's more power to them. You know, good for them. I just hope they don't get robbed at the very last minute like they did in the show.
It's a shame how that broke.
Yeah.
We saw Miller for a second at the end there, and do you think that was actually the protomolecule doing something?
Projecting like into Holden's brain or something like that?
Because he was saying an old Miller line. He said, no laws on series, just cops, which is from like the first episode or the first couple episodes. But Holden never heard him say that.
I never heard him say that. It kind of does feel like a projection, you know, of like some form of Miller's consciousness. Just like, it was weird.
The protomolecule can tell somehow that Jim knew Miller, so that's who it shows to Jim. It's like, oh, I have a person in my banks that this guy knows, so I can talk to him with that. Maybe that's how it works, you know, if it can connect to their consciousnesses. I mean, I have no idea what it's capable of.
Now that I understand a little bit more about the breadth of the protomolecule's like abilities and power, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just completely and totally aware of every single move every single being in the whole solar system is like making right now.
Yeah.
And just kind of all the communications and all the people and all their thoughts and everything just kind of at the same time. And it's just sort of on its own, you know, on its own mission a little bit. Yeah.
Almost like it has a 4-dimensional view of the solar system, so it can kind of see everything simultaneously, you know. It's I think we have to assume basically limitless power for the protomolecule until we're shown its limits.
Yep. I've made the mistake of being like, I don't think it could do all that though, and then it just kind of does it.
It turned into a giant claw thing from the ceiling and ate up the spy dude.
Yep,
Remember
sure
that?
Did. It also turned a whole asteroid just sort of without any thrusters all over the place. And
it dodged the Naboo and then crashed into Venus.
And then made a giant portal in space, I guess.
Yeah, space jello pancake.
Yeah, space jello pancake. I have a feeling it's a little bit more complex than all that, but so far, that's pretty much what we know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I do like also how they showed us that. They introduced this kind of character that was doing the gravity racing sport, and then they just kind of used him as like a device to.
But it was making me think of the Epstein Drive scenes too, where it was like showing that guy changing history. So that's why I thought maybe he was gonna like transport to somewhere and be, some historical figure in his ship. It was making me think of those scenes. So.
I'm thinking the portal theory is probably correct.
You just can't hit it that fast.
yeah, or like, hitting it that fast doesn't affect the protomolecule, whatever being the protomolecule was created by. I'm thinking also that the protomolecule was a manufactured thing by another race.
So you agree with that guy Anna was talking to. It's a piece of technology, it's not the aliens themselves.
Yes.
Okay. It's technology that can repurpose our biology, but that doesn't mean it's the aliens that made it.
Yep, and it uses, just little things like it uses like nuclear radiation and stuff to sort of power itself, so that, and then it can take structures and repurpose them, and then it can also take biological matter and seemingly kind of turn it into like hostile. If you want to take over a solar system full of intelligent beings with weapons and stuff, you turn themselves into the enemy.
Yeah, well,
you create
send
portals
it there.
in space.
Right.
You steal their energy sources.
So, is that ring a portal for them to come
That's
through?
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a one-way. It's a one-way.
We can't go in it. They can come through
Mm-hmm.
to us. And
or
that's
maybe
what it's
they
for.
can go both ways, but we can't.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
That's a bad thing.
It's a cool idea. It's a great way for the story to go. I'm happy about that.
Worried for the characters though.
Yeah, me too. I just don't like the idea of how much havoc that's going to wreak all over the seemingly pretty stable political situation that's happening right now. Can you imagine? They have like 6 months of like, okay, let's just not bomb each other. There was a big problem here. Everyone's in jail now. Who was causing it? Everything's cool. Everyone who was like a vigilante outlaw who was wanted by both the superpowers is like now kind of like a hero.
Yeah.
He's getting a documentary made. But then there's an alien attack.
No, there's never a moment to rest, is there?
These future people can't catch a break, can they?
They sure can't. Well, I think that about wraps it up for this week. What do you think?
I think so.
Thanks again for watching, everybody. It's always fun to see all your comments and all that, so keep sticking around. We're going to keep plugging forward on Season 3.
Yep.
And until next time, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
This is Ketchup Packets. Later.